Ippo held the tiny baby firmly with his loving hands, extending the newborn over the water. The little naked soul closed her eyes, the rhythm of the tides rocking her back to sleep. He felt her soft spine relax even more in his massive palms. Nearly 30 people from the tribe were gathered for the ceremony as dawn emerged on the horizon. Every male wore a tea leaf garland. All women adorned themselves with a single white hibiscus flower behind their right ear. Ippo's eldest son, Calais, the future leader of the tribe, waited patiently for the next wave to arrive, and then carried the powerful healing conch shell over to the little one's body. He held the coral, pink, and white swirl steadily above her body to cleanse her spirit and bring her full consciousness into the pa'a, meaning the now, as her new life began. This sacred blessing welcomed the new soul to the earth and called all of her energies into her physical body, ensuring she began her journey with love, abundance, and family. After the third wave ebbed back, Calais nodded his head in respect to the newborn and retreated to stand with the Ohana. "We gather to welcome the arrival of a new blessed child." Ippo's voice boomed across the water and echoed deep into the valley. "The gods have granted us this life after our recent shared losses, because we know the Akua, meaning the gods, are always guiding us in a divine manner. This precious one will be called Alana, and we recognize her as a gift from our great ancestors." The newborn rested peacefully in Ippo's wide hands as he spoke. Every person began quietly chanting in unison a soft song they had carried to this new island from their Polynesian homeland. Pohaku, meaning stones, had been arranged on the shore in the traditional manner for sacred keiki blessings. Calais raised the same conch shell to capture the singing alongside the energy of her soul. The singing voices continued to rise and sail above the waves, out into the sunlight, beyond the mountaintop's foliage. The child was born 2 nights ago, just as the sun began to sink into the ocean. The midwife, Mili, guided Kaimi through labor just as she had done 8 times before. 6 of those children had been successfully delivered in 10 years, and the other 2 had been returned to the gods within hours of their arrival. Kaimi had experienced every possible emotion during her years of delivering precious new souls to the island, from extreme joy and calm for the first baby, to intense heartache and loss for those she only held for mere minutes. But she knew this child's birth would be different. This baby she had been growing was to be a gift to her older sister, Maka. Kaimi knew it was the best choice, even as she gently rubbed her belly each morning and felt the pounding kicks each night. As she walked through the quiet tropical forest, her other children trailing behind, she held her womb and told this little one that she was blessed to be her birthing mother in this life, but that she felt a different path ahead. This baby was a sacred gift of love, hope, and renewal for Maka and the whole tribe. Maka had been named Favorite One because she was their mother's first live child after 3 babies left her body during labor. And then the same fate struck Maka after 3 of her own died in her arms, the most recent death being only 1 month ago. Maka was tending to her daily duties carefully during the whole pregnancy, making sure her body was always protected and safe, until one afternoon a gripping pain moved through her womb. Hours later, after rushing to the birthing hut as deep pain overwhelmed her small frame, Mili guided her through the premature birth, and Maka watched her stillborn baby return to the Okua, gods, as an eternal blessing. Following birth, Maka's grief had rolled in and out with the ocean tides, and she continued to pray to the gods to be worthy of blessing her with a little one someday. She was